hit a couple of game winners you and I have done, and he just creates for himself and he creates for his teammates. He'll be sorely missed for the Deacs here tonight.
Virginia's starting five. De Ridder and Grunloh, the internationals that have come in and find immediate success. Malik Thomas.
Depth with their guards and their frontline guys here. And Wake Forest has been able to get an offensive rebound early.
Yeah, Virginia, one of the best rebounding teams in the entire country, but the guard Carr scooped one up there, couldn't convert. De Ridder there for Grunloh in perfect position to clean up the spill.
Wake has to box out. How well does the Wake Forest defense rotate the three-point shooters?
Open three, way off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Feed inside. Lewis trying to finish it, and he does.
See, forced to tolerate missed shots, but giving up that many offensive rebounds, he's not going to be happy about.
Harris fires the three and hits it.
Some teams are getting completely healthy at the right time. I think this Virginia team is one of those teams. Some teams are just limping across the finish line.
4 possessions, 4 offensive rebounds. It's like Ryan Odom's a fortune teller, because that was the first thing he brought up to us at shoot-around. Wanted that intensity attacking the glass. And no doubt it is a strength of Virginia's team and a weakness of Wake Forest this season, but the second chance points, Mallory scooped to the hoop. 7 of Virginia's 11 points have come from second chance opportunities, and there's the elite rim protection for Onienzo.
Normal games, he gets in the rim and can elevate over that, but now he has Grunloh there in a 7-footer defending him at the rim.
Shot clock down to 3. Mason hoists up a 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. They snapped at Cameron Indoor over the weekend. You take a look at what they have done this season. Joe Lenardi, our bracketologist, has them as a solid number 4 seed. So Mason and Harris have all 11 for the Demon Deacons. Virginia yet to make a 3. 0 of 8. White trying to change that, and he does.
And Wake needs to try to get out in transition on some of these opportunities as well. You don't want to play against a set defense every time down.
Schwieger trying to muscle his way to the rim. Grunloh says no. Missed opportunity inside for Wake Forest. Here's Mallory. Burst of speed. Draws the foul, and we'll get 2 at the line. 4 seconds to shoot. Harris on the drive. Tough take, well defended.
That's what Juke Harris got to know. Grunloh's coming. The rim is always going to have a shot blocker there.
Transition 3's good. You'd think you'd be down double digits. You look up, only down 4. Spillers, easy bucket, and it's a 2-point Virginia lead.
They keep hanging around. That's what you want to see if you're Wake Forest. Continue to defend. They're starting to rebound the basketball now. They're playing really good first shot defense.
De Ridder delivers. De Ridder in attack mode. White trying to shake free. Into the paint, not typically his area of expertise. Thomas very quiet first half. Pull up pop, sticks it. Spillers fights for the offensive rebound, keeps possession with Wake. Miles Colvin flying to the rim, well defended. Grunloh stood tall. 3-on-2 the other way. White scoop to the hoop for 2. 3 of 12 from 3, 2 of 10 on layups.
But that's the threat again. It's not just when the shots are blocked, you're concerned. Put the ball in the post on that block, allowing him to get to that left shoulder. When they're struggling from 3, that's their go-to.
Harris, pull-up pop, got it. Omar Ballou checks out with his 3rd foul. Hall left all alone from 3. He'll make it pay. The shot clock at 7. Colvin fires the 3 and rattles it home. Harris keeps his balance. Trying to kick it out. White read it the whole way. Jacari White, the steal and the slam.
Showing you the bounce here.
And the strength of this Cavaliers team all season when you can bring Mallory and White off the bench for that level of production. Everything going for Juke Harris. Been a one-man team tonight.
Oh, great discipline there. Stand down on a pump fake.
Rejected at the rim. Spiller swatted it away.
It's scoring points is one thing, but when you're at the top of the scouting report and teams are focusing their defense on you and you continue to deliver, it just shows you the type of talent he is.
Sebastian Aikens rattles home a 3. Here's Chance Mallory. Tees up De Ridder for a three. Tests De Ridder, the immediate answer.
That's better defensively and not getting enough credit for it. And he didn't miss, more importantly, in the portal. I think that's one of the most underrated things. They hit on everybody that they evaluated in the portal.
Mallory, great ball fake, drives baseline. The floater drops in for two. Mason on the drive. Count it, plus the foul. Mekhi Mason.
Go right through his chest there, uses the rim. So only Enzo can't come over and block the shot, not settling for as many threes like it did in the first half.
Enzo got it.
That's what you and I were talking about before. You were saying forwards want just guards to get deep, but play off 2 feet so you can exercise patience.
Kick to the corner.
I look at Ryan sometimes and I can tell when he's upset because I got that look quite a bit when his dad would look at me. But no, the fun thing is he's done this on his own. He's built his own path.
Midway through the second half, Wake Forest trailing by 10. Shot clock ticks down to 5. Harris in attack mode. Pulls up, hits it. Here's De Ridder, trying to spin his way free. Well read. Mekhi Mason came over and stole it away. Mason down the lane, lays it up and in for 2.
This is not an easy team to defend. Wake runs a lot of great actions.
Schwieger rejected at the rim once more. Enzo says no. Here's White. The speed, Jacari White.
Tonight they're not making threes, but they continue to make plays.
White makes Wink pay.
Nice way to put it. It looked like Jacari White for a second went colorblind. He just turned and threw it right to him. I thought Schwieger was going to give it back to him like it was an accident.
Mason hits the 3.
Mason there came off the screen, not ready to shoot.
All alone. The immediate answer.
Trying to draw a foul, hitting the deck, giving up an open 3.
Step back 3. Mason again. Back-to-back threes for Mekhi Mason. Transition triple. It's good. Malik Thomas drills it. Kick out. Hall thought about the 3. Now drives. Leaves it off. Plus the foul. Johann Grunloh.
It's a great physical drive there by Hall. The official let him play, and Spillers, you got to get your money worth on that one. You can't reach in and
Juke gets contact, and that rolls down.
It's really fun to have that opportunity to talk to Tony on such a special occasion.
Mekhi Mason red hot in this second half, a season high 23 points. Breakdown defensively, and that rolls in. Johann Grunloh. Virginia trying to hang on and clinch that number 2 seed in the ACC Tournament. Juke and the Demon Deacons not backing down, though. That allows Virginia to take more time off of this clock. Under 1:30 to play now. Thomas fires the 3.
Virginia, you want to get your lick back. Talk about rivalry week. That Duke and Carolina matchup will be the same.
Mason. Mallory explodes. Can't finish. Offensive rebound to Ridder. It's loose, and Wake Forest has it. Demon Deacons don't have time, though. Mason, that rims in. Count it. Plus the foul. Demon Deacons just have 1 timeout.
Pitch it back to Akins and let him push it up the floor.
Akins fires the 3. Got it.